Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. After China launched gallium and germanium control measures, the Modi team confidently thought that this was targeting them, so they began to imitate them. According to the news from India's Business Standard, India is planning to ban lithium and beryllium, niobium, tantalum, and other rare metals. The reason given by Modi is to guarantee the self-sufficiency of the country's important mineral resources. Due to the damage to the business atmosphere, the Made in India that has been promoted has not made progress. In terms of India's current industrial level, it is difficult for the demand for rare metals is rare. China has more than 90% of the world's reserves of gallium metal. However, after China launched export controls, Europe, the United States, Japan and South Korea jumped in a hurry, but India was not affected at all. This shows that they have not yet involved high-end products. Industrial field layout. Among the rare metals controlled by India this time, the demand for lithium is the largest. Previously, South Korea officially announced that the reserves of lithium elements are less than 6 days of industrial demand. It can be seen that after the launch of China's control measures, major rare metal manufacturers they are all standing and watching, trying to make a fortune. Relying on top-notch refining technology, China basically ranks among the forefront of the world in terms of reserves of various rare metals. And India's resources alone cannot affect China for the time being. So what exactly does Modi's team want to do this time? Well, who are you targeting again? What is India's purpose? Lithium is the lightest metal element in nature, and it is also the most widely used rare metal. The current application scope is mainly divided into two categories. One is the ranks of new energy batteries, including smartphones, computers, new energy vehicles, etc., etc. The second is consumables, which are used in glass manufacturing, ceramic manufacturing, metallurgy and other fields. Although the global reserves of lithium resources are very rich, it is a pity that the distribution is too concentrated. The countries occupying the top 3 reserves are Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina, accounting for 23.6%, 21.3%, and 11% respectively, while China's ranking is relatively low. The latter only accounted for 5.94% of the share, but controlled 58% of the global lithium processing volume, and more than 75% of lithium batteries were produced in China. But in February of this year, India released a report claiming to have discovered nearly 6 million tons of lithium mines in Jammu and Kashmir. So the Modi team began to confuse the audience and ranked their reserves among the top 3 in the world. Position. At present, the world's largest lithium reserves are Chile's 9.2 million tons, followed by Australia's 5.7 million tons. But these are all refined processing, which is not the same as India's lithium mines. If you rank according to pure mineral resources, in other words, the first place is Bolivia's 25 million tons, and other rare metals that India wants to restrict are basically in such a state. Even if the 6 million tons of lithium mines discovered in India are real, according to the information obtained so far, India cannot complete accurate refining at all. And there's a high probability that it will only be able to obtain income by selling mineral resources in the future, while 75% of the world's lithium battery sources made in China, the Modi team seems to have no choice. In such a state, India issued control measures for rare metals, which seemed to be jealous with China, but in fact it was full of careful thinking behind it. After the launch of the control measures for gallium and germanium, it has triggered chain reaction. All major rare metal manufacturers in the world want to take advantage of the opportunity to make a fortune, and it is an inevitable trend for prices to rise sharply in the short term. And India will naturally not let go of such an opportunity. China is a major producer of lithium batteries, and naturally needs a large amount of lithium battery resources. The Modi team thought that restricting the export of mineral resources would affect China's industrial layout, but obviously such a situation, the idea, is too naive. What will be the result of India's approach? Ningda Times and BYD are the world's top new energy battery manufacturers. Although SK Hynix and other companies are still in the competition stage, once lithium metal shipments are controlled, the advantages of Korean companies will be exhausted, while China's, although there are not many reserves, at least it will not affect domestic demand. The most important thing is that China has top-notch refining technology, and many countries with rich mineral resources are also willing to cooperate with China. Therefore, no matter how much India struggles with the supply of rare metals, it will not help. Public outrage. India adopts a control method to restrict mineral shipments, which will definitely lead to a sharp rise in the price of rare metals. It will directly affect developed countries such as Europe, America, Japan, and South Korea. No surprise either. India has always liked to imitate China, but it has ignored its own status and strength. Every decision made by China is well thought out, while India is like a joke every day. From this point alone, India has already lost. It looks more ruthless than China, but in fact it does not have any effect. What do you think of this? Thank you for watching this video. Do you have any new ideas about our video? You can put your ideas in the comment area.